Stevenson feeds it into the post. Swiped away. Gay got a piece of it. DeMar gets it to Rudy with a two-handed slam.
Look at this help defense by Rudy Gay. Great job. Hibbert brings the ball down and then off to the races for the dunk. So Rudy Gay's effort, his intensity, only stuck two. Got to get those guys going.
DeMar, the lone starter without a made field goal. Here's Rudy posting up down low. And
in addition,
undrafted out of University of Tennessee, DeRozan gets it to Rudy, and the three is good.
Here's a guy struggling with a shot. Great little play, little spin move, keeps the dribble alive. Paul George comes over and helps Rudy Gay, wide open shot. Nice job by your top two guys.
At halftime, outscored him in the second half, Jack. 60-37, spin move, Rudy in the lane, bucket. Screen set by Jonas. Lowry gives it now to Rudy in the corner. Playing in only his third game this season. He missed three with that hip injury. Rudy fading, short corner. That's his spot as he connects.
Tough shot, man.
Yeah, he's rolling right now.
And it was good defense. And look at the second defender starting to come his way. I mean, and he's able to shed the guy and elevate and knock down the shot. Big time shot, but getting top 5 picks.
No, they were not. They were winning, you know, during that stretch. Mahimi and swatted away.
But that's the discussion about the Raptors, you know, competing for an 8th spot, a 7th spot. I mean, there still comes a point where if you add the right pieces, you can build on that and get better. There's the block right there.
Guarded by Paul George, spins, Gay, bucket. Up top, Rudy Gay. Against Charlotte.
Well, they played hard Tuesday night. Sometimes it's about playing to the level of your competition. They're up.
Pure later delivery of the game. Excitement delivered.
Well, Kyle Lowry's been a big part of that tonight, throwing some great alley-oop passes. The high screen coming off up top. Rudy Gay in the reception.
And go tapped out by Valanciunas. Great cut and read.
And Valanciunas keeps the ball alive, bats it out. Watch Lowry, the shot fake, and then hits the cutter. And then
thanks, Matt. Rudy, 22 here in the first half. What's the difference for you and your team in first half, last game versus this game?
Getting the ball in the right spots, and we've really been doing it defensively. That's how we've been doing it. You know, JV's been stepping up and getting up there. It's been playing a great job on Roy Hibbert, but you know, we still have a lot more work to do.
There's something about this Indiana team that seems to bring out the best in you guys.
Yeah, I mean, they're top team in the league right now. And for us to be a good team, we have to go up and play against these teams like any other team in the league. So, you know, if we want to test ourselves, it's a great test for us.
All right, good luck in the second half, Rudy. Matt?
What a half for Rudy Gay. Gay dominant in that first half with 22 points. First half highlights when we return with Leo 4 years in a row. The flight of the night right here, taking off. Rudy Gay with 22 points.
Rudy Gay's had a big night tonight, and Lowry's done a beautiful job running.
And a turnover coming right out of the timeout. Here's George, denied by Gay.
Rudy Gay bailed him out here. You know, if this gets to double digits, you know, the momentum shift continues, and instead you get to quiet the crowd and you shoot a pair. A puzzle. And he could be that guy that sets a major tone inside like right now.
How about Gay weaving his way through? Jumper by Gay. Then gets it to Gay. Gay picked up by George and Hibbert. He makes a tough shot. 10-point game, and Rudy's got 30.